comes to raising our kids, one of the most important things for us is that we want to set our kids up to be successful in life. But we often can have the wrong idea of what setting our kids up for success looks like. And we as parents, we will either set them up to rely on God or to rely on everything or everyone else. So often we can think of success as our kids doing well on the things that we see on our calendar. If they're doing well in school and on projects and sports and socially. And all these things are important, but they are not the important thing that will set our kids up well for life. Along with that, it's also not getting our kids to church every Sunday and Wednesday and getting them to every event that happens in church. It's not a bad thing, that's good. But it's not the thing again. The number one thing that you need to see in your kids is that they have an actual, real, genuine love for Jesus. When was the last time you saw your kid do something simply because they love God? Not because they think it's the right thing to do or because they want to follow the rules or obey mom and dad, but because of their actual, real love for God that impacts the way they live. Because that's kind of what being a Christian is, right? Having a relationship with Jesus. We see God's love for us, and then we in return love Him. And that genuine love for God then compels us and our kids to do what we do. Your kids can grow up attending church every Sunday for their whole lives and still not have a real love for Jesus. It happens all the time. Churches are filled with adults who claim to be Christians, but their love for God is really non-existent. And if we're talking about setting our kids up for success in life, any success other than loving God can be taken away in an instance, and it'll never really be fulfilling, because there can only be one real, true hope that they can hold on to when everything else fails. And as they get older, and whatever they do as adults, they will either do it with that hope in mind or not. And they'll cling to whatever else they can in order to have hope and fulfillment, peace and joy, whatever it is they're looking for, whatever it is that they're lacking in, but that they can only find in Jesus. So here are 3 things that we can do as parents to foster our kids' love for God. First is modeling loving God in front of your kids. When was the last time you saw your kids? When was the last time your kids saw you love God or do something simply because you love God? When was the last time you talked to your kids about how much you love God? Second, always asking the question, how is this affecting my kids' relationship with Jesus? Not necessarily always thinking, are they obeying? Are they doing the correct thing? Are they doing what I want them to? Are they doing the right outcome? But always even more asking, how is whatever my kid is doing right now, how is that affecting my kid's relationship with Jesus? And third, I want to encourage you to find at least 2 or 3 other people who love God well and make sure that they are a part of your kid's life. Ask them to invest in your kid and spend time with your kid and in your family. It's your job to put people in your kid's life who will then become spiritual giants for them. Godly parenting and discipleship is your highest calling as a parent. But you were never called to do it alone, and neither should you. If your child never sees you or others loving God, then why would they love God? But if they do see you and others modeling loving God well, they will then have every chance to love God too, in a real, genuine way that impacts their life and sets them up for success in the future, no matter what life throws at them. I want to encourage you to go ahead and schedule on your calendar when you might do the Family Missions Challenge together for this month and when you do the devotions together. Thank you for watching this video, and parents, I am always here.